Hey everyone, we understand that there were a lot of questions about the BE10 form that we sent out on Friday. Just to be clear, we sent this out as a courtesy to our clients to inform you of a requirement by the Bureau of Economic Affairs. This requirement comes up every 5 years, so it's something that we were sure our clients may not have been aware of. This is not going to be a tutorial of how to fill in the form, but what I'm going to do is show you how to get to the website, where to find more information, how you can walk through the steps, and you'll need to be a little bit aware of your own business interests in order to correctly fill in the form. What I'll do is fill in a sample of how it could be filled in the case that you are a U.S. individual who owns a foreign corporation or a foreign self-employed entity, such as a Dutch BV or a Mexican SA. This is the BEA website, bea.gov. When you arrive at bea.gov, this is the homepage that should pop up, at least it's what popped up for me, and you'll need to use this button to create an account. I already have an account, so I'll go ahead and fill in my account information to log in. Okay, once you get logged in, you'll be looking to add a survey. Since I've already done my survey shows up down here for my two different businesses. However, you will have this button that says need to link or add a survey. Click me and you own a foreign company, you'll be looking for the BE10 survey. That's this one right here, BE10 Benchmark Annual Survey of U.S. Direct Investment Abroad. If you've previously filed this, you can link a previously reported company, but I think in most cases you'll be adding a new BE10. The next page is to fill in the information of the U.S. reporter. That is the person or company who's filling in the form, and that means the owner or the investor. The next section that will come up is information about filing this form. So I'm selecting that I need to fill in a 2024 benchmark survey. The first question asks if the U.S. reporter is an individual. If it is, you answer yes. And then it asks if you have net income of greater than 25 million. Now, if you do, you'll have a different set of questions, but in this example, I'm going to say no. Based on those responses, you'll get a couple of forms that need to be filled out. If you scroll down, you'll see those forms. This form is really just the certification. So you fill in the contact information and certify. You click Save Data, and that will save to this report. The next section is the form itself. And before you get started with this form, you'll need to pull up your balance sheet, your profit and loss statement, and make sure that those are converted into US dollars. This page, which shows how to fill in the form, can be saved. You can click to save this as a PDF so you can reference it while you're filling out the form. You will need to fill in the information. You put the name of the company, the country it's located, and the city it's located, and the industry. If you don't know your industry, you can start typing to search for it. I've found accounting here. If you're looking for consulting, that doesn't fit into any neat box, this is the likeliest code that you'll be looking for. Fill in the information in the thousands. So if your assets are less than 100,000, then you'll be cutting off a couple of zeros. Let's say you have 1,000 US dollars in your bank account, you would fill it in like this, 1. If the company has any debt owed to you, the owner, or if you, the owner, owe the company money, those will be filled in these boxes. Make sure you put in the value of your direct investment as well. If you own the company 100%, you'll put it in there. Once this form is complete, hit Submit Data, and you're done. Hope this has been helpful, and Please let us know if you have any questions.